All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Dojo Talk presents. Jody said it first. You always know he says it first. And today we got a guest star. His special guest, I'll let him introduce.
How y'all doing today, man? I got my young boy. I got the prodigy. My son, my firstborn, Javion, here with me today. Javion, speak to the people, man. Say hello or something, man.
What's good?
He 14, man. Y'all know teenagers too cool for school. Got their damn hoodie on in 120-degree weather.
It's only like 91,
It's only 91.
It's only 91 though.
Chad, we ain't never wore no hoodies in no 90-degree weather.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and chime in on that. I'm a hoodie wearer now in the heat.
In the heat?
Yes, in the heat.
Oh my God, Chad, that's because he trying to just lose weight or something.
No, it's actually cool.
All right, we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
All right, man. So we got the preliminaries and the fun out the way. Serious topic. Definitely prayers up for the young king, Bronny James. Regardless of how you feel about LeBron, you can't shit on. Number one, you can't shit on him as a family man, a businessman, or a friend. You know, I'm not the biggest LeBron fan, but I know I admire LeBron and Kevin Hart, the friends that they are, the way they put their people on. That's what I aspire to do. Because when I make it, we gonna make it. And I've always loved that about Bron. And you know, bruh, he's been with his high school sweetheart. That family, that's a royalty family. You know what I'm saying? So regardless of how you feel about the basketball player, the man. And you gotta have a heart, man. And speaking of heart, I know Bronny, he just had cardiac arrest, right?
Yeah,
in practice. Speak on what you heard about it, JJ.
So like a lot of it is like it might be a stress related thing. That could be, pressure, to live up to grind. That's what I'm thinking.
You know what, real quick, I wanna chime in on that. So you saying that you heard that it could be stress related, and like you said, I don't know no kid, including LeBron, who's been under the pressure that Bronny's under, because he's not that number one recruit, this and that, but he made McDonald's, he made these other All-Stars, he made his level of the list, and Bron has already put it out there that I want to play with my son one day. So it's a lot of pressure on this kid, man, to go to USC, to shine. Still got to handle your business in the classroom, but you have to perform on that court. And, people are expecting you to be one and done. I personally have never looked at Bronny as a one and done guy. I like Bronny, and I've seen his game grow over his high school career, but I personally, think with his stature and just some still tweaks that his game needs to make, that he would need 2 or 3 years in college. Bryce is already, Bronny's 6'3", right?
6'3", Bryce 6'6".
Bryce just got 6'6", you know what I'm saying? Bryce is going to be the Bron, miniature or whatnot.
Yeah.
But we now don't even know if, Bronny will be able to reach his dreams, and that's sad. That truly, I gotta use a right term, but that's just, it's sad, man.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
I know that kid was gonna have a bright future one way or another, but let's talk about the pressure of living up to your dad's expectations or to the world's expectations because of who your dad is. I don't think I'm the most, I'm definitely not LeBron, you know what I'm saying, but I got my firstborn here, and what's dad's number one rule?
Be better than what you are.
Be better than me. I say that all the time. That's my number one rule, and my 14-year-old will tell you on the spot when I ask that question, and my 8-year-old will tell you on the spot when I ask that question.
Jody probably good too.
You right, yeah. My 4-year-old daughter, she probably could too. And she, that 2-year-old, he getting there. But be better than me. And I'm pretty sure LeBron has preached that in some fashion or form. I think, LeBron is aware of who he is. and the God-given talent that he got that no one in the world has probably had. So I know he hadn't put that type of pressure on his son, but at the same time, you know, we had the situation with Bronny in school with, you know, the little trouble, I guess, that he got into. Everything that the sons of LeBron James do, and the daughter as well, is going to get magnified. So could this situation have been related to stress, related to being under the pressure of you know, living up to the hype and the pressure of trying to make the league, to play with your dad in his final years or whatnot? It's possible. I just want to see Bronny hoop, man. I just want to see him be healthy, be good, be happy, and able to live out his dream. You know, because if I'm not mistaken, Jay, you might know more than me. I believe Bronny once said, like, you know, that's my dad's dream to play with him in the league. It's not necessarily mine. Like,
I'm pretty sure he said something similar.
I think it was something along those lines. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like Bronny just he want to pave his own way. You know what I'm saying? He want to pave his own way, and I respect that. You know, my son knows basketball is my heart. It's my passion. And he loves it too. You know what I'm saying? I have him right here with me right now because it amazes me and his uncles how much he's like me at his age, but he has he can put this, you know, the internet at his fingertips, that advantage that I didn't have in the 90s and 2000s. But I want him to be who he is. You know, he playing football right now. Him and his 8-year-old brother, they doing great and continuing to improve. I never was the parent to push them into sports. Jace started playing at 6. He started playing at 6. Javion, you didn't play till 7th grade, right?
Yeah.
So like 13? No, 12. 12. You know what I'm saying? And that was fine with me. Yeah, I wanted him to play sooner, but I know from stories I've seen before, I wasn't going to be that father that makes his child do something because me as the father loves it, and then I'm pushing him so hard that he ends up hating it. And I definitely don't see Bron has done that. No. I think Bron has allowed his kids to pave their own way and do their own thing, and it just so happened that some of that God-given talent got blessed down to them. And I just want to see Bronny able to continue working on his dream. Go ahead and speak on this one, man.
You know, like Bronny, I feel like he's gonna be all right. I don't think it's anything as bad as how Shaq's son Sharif was, because he had like a small heart, and I feel like Bronny, it's just like it could be like stress thing. It could be just something happened.
You don't think it might not be serious?
Not as serious, but I don't think it's gonna like stop him from being able to play. Because he has a teammate at USC who had like something happen similar last year. He was fine, and I think it could be something similar to that, or just some stress. And like I feel like he'll be okay. And like, but I also know like Bron and a billionaire, if they'll go see like the top
That's exactly what I was gonna
doctors
say.
And stuff.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I don't want to give this doctor any, you know, promo here or whatnot, but the Yahoo story that I found, the title says popular doctor says Bronny James' career could be over after cardiac arrest. This is a doctor he's a licensed medical doctor, specialized in orthopedics and sports medicine. He has a nice following on YouTube, and he has a video that we might be able to put up after this video where he speaks on it. I believe in God. I trust in I've had 2 right shoulder surgeries and 2 left shoulder surgeries. I've trusted those doctors to help me to make sure that I'm alive and well, and I can come out on the other side of that knife better than what I went in on. But number one, I got a praying mama. I got believers all around me, and I'm a believer, so I trust in God first. And I believe that God will always guide the hands of doctors to help us in the end. So that's that doctor's opinion. I hope he's wrong. I hope he hopes he's wrong. But like you said, Javion, LeBron, and I'm gonna take it a step further, and I got this from my brother Blaine. Not only will LeBron have the resource, or not only does he have the resources to make sure that Bronny has the absolute best doctors to go over. I mean, we're talking about LeBron James. This man has changed the way you take care of your body. That's why I get so pissed off at Anthony Davis. But that's another topic. LeBron has changed the way a person takes care, an athlete takes care of their body. So I know he's gonna go all out. He's gonna put his son's health first. He's gonna use his wealth to put his son's health first. And when I said I'm gonna take it a step further, like my brother Blaine said, I wouldn't be surprised if Bron just went up to Bronny and was like, "Son, we are wealthy, not rich. You don't have to do this. You don't got to work another day in your life. You know what I'm saying? You can just run the empire. You know what I'm saying? The kingdom, if you may. And as long as Bronny can one day accept and be okay with that, I'll accept and be okay with that. But I know that this kid wants to get out there, so we're going to continue to pray for him. And, you know, just pray that everything works out the best.